Why do you even need a rental management service? It is like insurance. You don't need it until you do. They are expensive. They are slow. And worst of all, they are messengers, not problem solvers. We do it better, we do it faster, and we make it cheaper. At the end of the day, we save you far more than what you pay us in management fees. Here's the secret. Toronto has entered a new era for condos. No one is building new condos. The resale market is low. Buyers keep testing sellers' bottom lines. It is a tough market, no doubt. But real estate always goes up in the long run. That's the power of holding. With nothing new being built, the real winner will be those who can keep their properties, maintain them, rent them out, and ride the next cycle up. And here's the good news. The rental market is working in your favor. We saw record high rental transactions this summer, and it is still strong heading into winter, fueled by back to office mandates and a downtown that's back to life again. So yes, rental is the smart move, but who wants to handle tenant issues, repair costs, or late payment themselves? And yet, hiring a rental management company does not always solve the problem. The top 3 complaints: they are expensive, taking up 7% of your rental income. They are slow, with layers of hierarchies and 9-to-5 staff who just follow procedures. And worst of all, they act as messenger, not problem solvers. That's why I'm here to offer you a better, faster, and cheaper rental management service that is tailor-made for today's market and today's investors. And here is the secret behind it: AI, artificial intelligence. Over the past 6 months, my company has invested heavily in AI. Some of you might have wondered why I became the listing agent of your rental unit. It is because I wanted to get my hands dirty again, to truly understand what is happening in the field today and see where technology can make the biggest difference. We completely redesigned our system. AI now handles the repetitive, black and white tasks with perfect consistencies. And our team focuses on what really matters: strategy, relationships, and results. 95 tasks done by AI. Market insights, negotiation, and problem solving done by us, humans. We know the market, we know how to negotiate, and we know how things actually work in the real world. We leverage our experience to tackle the day-to-day issues: what to do, when to do it, and who should do it. Number 1, how we make things better. It starts before we find a tenant. Unlike many rental listing agents who put in a tenant, collect their commission, and disappear, we are stuck with tenants we put in because we need to manage them. If we put in a troublesome tenant, we suffer. So it is in our best interest to secure the highest quality tenant possible. And we start by making things difficult for applicants. Fraud is everywhere now, and it has never been easier to fake documents. That's why we invested heavily in an AI-powered online application system. You would be surprised how many applicants back off the moment they hear about it. And it is obvious why. Their stuff is fake. So we effectively filter out a lot of bad guys just by asking them to fill out the application. For the serious people who continue, our screening process goes much deeper. We pull their credit report directly from Equifax. No chance to fake it. Our AI automatically scans documents like employment letters, pay stubs, and bank statements for signs of editing or fraud. We search public eviction records to make sure they are clean. We scan social media profiles to spot inconsistencies. And we require a live selfie so our AI can confirm it is the same person on the ID. Once we are satisfied with the tenant's quality, that's when we move into offer negotiation, and this is where we excel. We know how to attract multiple offers, create urgency, and secure the best outcome for you. Once the tenant is in, speed becomes everything, and you will see why. Number 2, how we do things faster. The biggest tenant threat in today's market: non-payment of rent. Our system automatically detects when rent is 1 day late and fires off the official non-payment of rent notice. Because the truth is, Consistency matters. Getting tenants to take rent deadlines seriously and turning on-time payment into a habit makes all the difference. If you don't send a notice, tenants start treating late payment casually. A few days here, a week there, and soon become a pattern. But at the end of the day, a notice is just a notice. What happens after the notice is what separates us from everyone else. How we follow up, how we communicate, read their situation, and apply the right pressure or empathy. That's where experience matters. Every case is different. The tenant's background, their pain points, their priorities, the current market condition, all of it plays into how we approach them. If you do it the 9 to 5 way, it will never work. Negotiation is an art. It takes judgment, timing, and people skills. That's why out of the 1,000 units under our management, we only have one non-payment case at the Landlord and Tenants Board over the past 2 years. We must be doing something right. The second biggest tenant threat, rent compensation, or what they call rent abatement. These days, tenants ask for rent compensation at every opportunity. Even if the amenities aren't ready yet in a new building, they would ask for rent compensation. If the fridge stops cooling and their food spoils, rent compensation. If the microwave breaks and they need to eat out, rent compensation. If the washer fails and they have to do laundry outside, guess what? Rent compensation. It becomes the go-to tactic, and the only way to shut this down is to act fast. If we resolve the issue quickly, the conversation ends there. But once it drags on for a couple of weeks, it becomes much harder to defend. Sure, the Residential Tenancies Act says the tenants must give landlords a reasonable time to make repairs. But why even get into that argument when there's an easier way? And who wants to waste time at the Landlord and Tenants Board? It is always smarter to act fast, solve the problem, and maintain a smooth relationship with your tenant. This is where our comprehensive work order system and powerful handyman team make all the difference. The moment a tenant submits a service request, it is instantly logged, categorized, and routed to the right specialist. Whether it is plumbing, electrical appliances, or general maintenance, our handyman team is skillful, reliable, and extremely efficient. And best of all, our pricing is unbeatable. We have built partnership and negotiated rates so competitive you simply won't find them anywhere else. Just a couple weeks ago, on a Friday night around 7 p.m., a tenant called saying her suite door lock stopped turning. She didn't feel safe leaving her door unlocked and was about to call an emergency locksmith and bill the landlord. Emergency locksmith in downtown Toronto on a Friday night? Good luck. Easily a $500 bill. Our handyman was there within 2 hours and fixed it. Guess what? For only $90. That is lightning fast service and few $100s saved for the landlord right there. And speaking of saving landlord monies, insurance claims are another major area where we protect you. You may not be aware, but condo insurance claims happen all the time. The unit upstairs leaks into yours. Your dishwasher leaks into the unit below, even if your unit shows no sign of damage. A tenant forgets to turn off a tap and floods the place. Every one of these situations can trigger a claim under your landlord insurance, whether you caused the damage or you are the victim. Most policies carry a $1,000 deductible, and depending on the case, it may or may not apply. We know exactly how that works, and in many cases, we can help you avoid paying anything out of your pocket. At the end of the day, we save you far more than what you pay us in management fees. Number 3, how we make things cheaper. I get it. Your tenant is great. Your unit is in perfect condition. So why add another cost for rental management? The truth is, you probably don't need us until something happens. It is just like home insurance or car insurance. You don't think about it every day. Until the day you really need it, would you ever skip your insurance and take that risk? For the past 10 years, our rental management program was exclusively for our own investor community because we wanted to maintain top quality at a low flat fee. No 7% cut off your rent. Just a simple, predictable flat rate based on your unit type. And here's something unheard of in the industry. We have never raised our fees since day one. Same fee for an entire decade. We have always prioritized quality over quantity. That's why we kept our capacity at around 1,000 units, so we could deliver exceptional service without inflating costs. But this year, everything changed. The market crashed, and it is going to take a few years to recover. Like I always say, a crisis is an opportunity, and I live by that statement. This market isn't about buying and selling anymore. It is about holding, maintaining cash flow, and waiting for the next opportunity. That's a new problem for me to solve. Because rental management is tedious. It is a lot of work for very little money. That's why most people don't do it well or don't even want to do it at all. But that's exactly where I saw the opportunity. If we combine AI with the experience we have built over the past decade, we will be way ahead of everyone else. Now, we have AI handle all our 9-to-5 tasks with perfect consistency. Our team focus entirely on what we do best: negotiation, communication, and real-world problem solving. So for the first time ever, we are opening our high-quality, low-cost rental management program to all landlords in Toronto. We don't take 7% of your rent. We charge a small, transparent, flat fee and deliver much more value than any traditional rental management company can match. If you own a condo and want to protect your investment, maintain your cash flow, and free yourself from the headaches of tenants management, this is your moment. Because the landlords who win in this market are the ones who manage smartly, spend efficiently, and stay ahead. Click the link below now to schedule a call with me. Better, faster, cheaper. That's not a slogan. That's my promise to you.